Welcome to Passion Travel. Join us as we explore fascinating destinations, uncover hidden gems, and embark on unforgettable journeys. Subscribe now and ignite your passion for travel. Burgers, street vendors offering gourmet burgers with different meats, toppings, and sauces. To prepare basic burgers, you'll need the following ingredients. For the burger patties: ground beef, usually 80% lean, 20% fat for the best flavor and juiciness, 1 pound, for 4 patties. Salt, 1 teaspoon. Black pepper, half a teaspoon. Garlic powder, optional, half a teaspoon. Onion powder, optional, half a teaspoon. Worcestershire sauce, optional, 1 tablespoon. Breadcrumbs, optional, to help bind the meat, 1/4 cup. Egg, optional, to help bind the mixture, 1 if needed. For assembling the burgers: burger buns, 4, brioche, sesame, or your preferred type. Cheese, optional, for slices, cheddar, American, Swiss, etc. Lettuce, a few leaves. Tomato, 1 large, sliced. Onion, 1, sliced, raw or grilled. Pickles, slices, optional. Condiments, ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise, or your favorite sauces. Butter, optional, for toasting the buns. Optional extras: bacon, for a bacon cheeseburger. Avocado, for a creamy twist. Jalapenos, for a spicy kick. Pizza by the slice, thin crust pizzas available from street-side vendors. Pizza by the slice is a popular way to enjoy pizza without having to buy a whole pie. Here's how you can prepare pizza by the slice, starting with the dough and toppings. Ingredients for pizza dough, for about 8 slices. All-purpose flour, 2½ cups. Active dry yeast, 1 packet, 2¼ teaspoons. Warm water, 1 cup, 110 degrees Fahrenheit, 45 degrees Celsius. Olive oil, 2 tablespoons. Sugar, 1 teaspoon. Salt, 1 teaspoon. Pizza sauce. Canned crushed tomatoes, 1 can, 14 ounces. Olive oil, 1 tablespoon. Garlic, 2 cloves, minced. Dried oregano, 1 teaspoon. Dried basil, 1 teaspoon. Salt, to taste. Sugar, optional, 1 teaspoon, to cut acidity. Toppings: shredded mozzarella cheese, 2 cups, or fresh mozzarella. Pepperoni, a handful, or other meats like sausage, chicken, etc. Vegetables: bell peppers, onions, mushrooms, olives, etc. Fresh basil leaves, optional. Parmesan cheese, optional, for garnish. Olive oil, optional, to drizzle over. Steps to prepare pizza by the slice. Prepare the dough. In a small bowl, mix warm water, yeast, and sugar. Let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes until it becomes frothy. In a large bowl, combine flour and salt. Add the yeast mixture and olive oil. Stir until a dough forms. Knead the dough for about 5 to 7 minutes until smooth. Let it rise in a greased bowl, covered with a cloth, for 1 to 1.5 hours, or until it doubles in size. Prepare the sauce. Heat olive oil in a saucepan over medium heat. Add minced garlic and sauté until fragrant. Add crushed tomatoes, oregano, basil, salt, and sugar, if desired. Let it simmer for 10 to 15 minutes to combine the flavors. Assemble the pizza. Preheat the oven to 475 degrees Fahrenheit, 245 degrees Celsius. If you have a pizza stone, place it in the oven as it preheats. Punch down the risen dough and roll it out into a rectangular or circular shape, depending on the style you want. For slice-style pizza, a rectangular shape is common. Transfer the dough onto a parchment paper-lined baking sheet or pizza stone. Spread a thin layer of pizza sauce over the dough. Sprinkle a generous amount of mozzarella cheese and add your favorite toppings. Bake. Bake the pizza for 10 to 15 minutes until the crust is golden and the cheese is bubbling and slightly browned. Slice and serve. Once baked, Remove the pizza from the oven, let it cool for a couple of minutes, and then cut it into slices. Serve warm. Enjoy your homemade pizza by the slice. Sushi, street sushi shops offering quick bites of fresh sushi and rice rolls. Making sushi at home can be a fun and rewarding experience. Here's how you can prepare different types of sushi, including nigiri, maki rolls, and tamaki, hand rolls. Basic ingredients for sushi. Sushi rice. Sushi rice, short grain rice, 2 cups. Water, 2½ cups. Rice vinegar, 1/4 cup. Sugar, 2 tablespoons. Salt, 1 teaspoon. Fish and toppings. For raw fish sushi, ensure it's sushi grade. Sashimi grade fish, such as tuna, salmon, yellowtail, or shrimp. Cucumber, thinly sliced. Avocado, sliced. Nori, seaweed sheets, for rolls. Wasabi, optional, for serving. Pickled ginger, for serving. Sesame seeds, optional, for topping. Soy sauce, for dipping. Other tools. Bamboo sushi rolling mat, for maki rolls. Sharp knife, for slicing fish and rolls. Plastic wrap, for rolling hand rolls. Steps to make sushi. Prepare the sushi rice. Rinse the rice, wash the sushi rice in cold water until the water runs clear. This helps remove excess starch. Cook the rice with 2½ cups of water in a rice cooker or on the stovetop according to package instructions. Season the rice. After the rice is cooked, mix together rice vinegar, sugar, and salt in a bowl until dissolved. Pour this mixture over the warm rice and gently fold it in with a wooden spoon or rice paddle. Let the rice cool to room temperature. Prepare the fish and vegetables. Slice your fish into thin, bite-sized pieces, about 1/4 inch thick. Be sure to use sushi-grade fish for safety. Cut vegetables like cucumber and avocado into thin strips or slices. Currywurst, a German street food favorite of sausage served with curry ketchup. Currywurst is a popular German street food consisting of sliced sausages served with a flavorful curry ketchup sauce. It's simple to make and delicious, perfect for a quick meal or snack. Here's how you can prepare it. Ingredients for currywurst. For the currywurst sauce: ketchup, 1 cup. Curry powder, 2 tablespoons, adjust to taste. Paprika powder, 1 teaspoon, optional, for smokiness. Garlic powder, 1/2 tsp. Onion powder, 1/2 tsp. Chili powder, optional, for spice, 1/2 tsp. Sugar, 1 teaspoon, optional, to balance acidity. Vinegar, 1 tablespoon, apple cider vinegar or white vinegar. Water, 2 tablespoons, for thinning the sauce. For the sausages: bratwurst sausages, or any good quality German sausage, 4, or as needed. To serve: curry powder, for sprinkling on top. Chopped parsley, optional, for garnish. Fries or bread rolls, optional, for serving alongside. Instructions. Prepare the currywurst sauce. In a small saucepan, combine the ketchup, curry powder, paprika powder, garlic powder, onion powder, and chili powder, if using. Stir well to combine. Add sugar, vinegar, and water. Mix everything together and bring to a simmer over medium heat. Let the sauce simmer for 5 to 10 minutes, stirring occasionally. The sauce should thicken slightly, and the flavors should meld together. Taste and adjust seasoning if needed. You can add more curry powder for a spicier kick or sugar for sweetness. Cook the sausages. Heat a grill pan or skillet over medium heat. You can also grill the sausages if you prefer that smoky flavor. Cook the bratwurst sausages until browned and cooked through, about 5 to 7 minutes per side, depending on the thickness of the sausages. Once cooked, remove the sausages from the heat and slice them into bite-sized pieces, about 1 inch thick. Assemble the currywurst. Arrange the sliced sausages on a plate. Generously pour the currywurst sauce over the sausages. Sprinkle some extra curry powder on top for added flavor. Optionally, garnish with chopped parsley. Serve. Currywurst is traditionally served with fries, pommes frites, or a bread roll on the side. Enjoy with a cold drink, such as a beer or soda, for a true German street food experience. Crêpes, French-style thin pancakes, served with sweet or savory fillings. Crêpes are thin, delicate pancakes that are popular in France and can be filled with a variety of sweet or savory fillings. Here's how to make classic crêpes. Ingredients for crêpes. For the crêpe batter: all-purpose flour, 1 cup, 125 g. Milk, 1¼ cups, 300 milliliters. Eggs, 2 large. Butter, 2 tablespoons, melted, plus extra for cooking. Sugar, 1 tablespoon, optional, for sweet crêpes. Vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon, optional, for sweet crêpes. Salt, 1/4 tsp. For filling, optional. Sweet fillings: Nutella, fruit, bananas, strawberries, etc., whipped cream, jam, powdered sugar, lemon juice, or honey. Savory fillings: ham, cheese, spinach, mushrooms, eggs, or smoked salmon. Instructions: make the crêpe batter. In a mixing bowl, whisk together the flour, eggs, milk, melted butter, sugar, if using, vanilla extract, if using, and salt. Whisk until smooth and well combined. The batter should be thin, similar to heavy cream consistency. If it's too thick, you can add a little more milk to thin it out. Let the batter rest for at least 30 minutes at room temperature. This step helps the crêpes become tender and prevents tearing. Cook the crêpes. Heat a non-stick skillet or crêpe pan over medium heat. Add a little bit of butter and let it melt, swirling it around to coat the pan evenly. Pour about 1/4 cup of the batter into the center of the pan and quickly tilt and swirl the pan to spread the batter thinly and evenly over the surface. Cook the crêpe for about 1 to 2 minutes or until the edges start to lift and the bottom is golden brown. Flip the crêpe using a spatula and cook the other side for another 30 seconds to 1 minute. Remove the crêpe from the pan and place it on a plate. Continue cooking the remaining crêpes, adding more butter to the pan as needed. Serve the crêpes. For sweet crêpes, spread a layer of Nutella, jam, or fresh fruit, and fold the crêpe into quarters or roll it up. You can dust with powdered sugar or drizzle with honey or syrup. For savory crêpes, fill with ham and cheese, sautéed vegetables, or any fillings you like, and fold or roll the crêpe. You can also add a fried egg on top or inside the crêpe for a complete meal. Optional garnishes. Sweet crêpes, top with whipped cream, ice cream, fresh berries, or a drizzle of chocolate sauce. Savory crêpes, garnish with fresh herbs or a dollop of sour cream. Dim sum, steamed dumplings, and other Chinese snacks served in small portions. Dim sum is a traditional Chinese meal made up of small, bite-sized dishes served with tea. It's a popular social meal, often enjoyed in restaurants, where dishes are served in small portions for sharing. Dim sum can include steamed, fried, or baked items with a variety of fillings such as meats, seafood, vegetables, and sweet ingredients. Here are some classic dim sum dishes, and how to make a few of them at home. Basic ingredients for dim sum: common fillings and dough. For dumpling wrappers: all-purpose flour, 2 cups. Boiling water, 3/4 cup. Salt, a pinch. Cornstarch, for dusting. For fillings, for dumplings like jiaozi or xiaolongbao. Ground pork, 1/2 pound, or shrimp, chicken, or beef. Shiitake mushrooms, optional, 1/4 cup, finely chopped. Green onions, 2, finely chopped. Ginger, 1 teaspoon, grated. Garlic, 1 clove, minced. Soy sauce, 2 tablespoons. Sesame oil, 1 teaspoon. Rice vinegar, 1 teaspoon. Chinese 5-spice powder, optional, 1/4 teaspoon. Sugar, 1/2 teaspoon. Cabbage or bok choy, finely chopped, optional for added crunch. For steaming and dipping: steamer basket, or bamboo steamer. Soy sauce, for dipping. Chili oil or hot sauce, optional for a spicy kick. Black vinegar, for dipping, optional. Ginger, thinly sliced for dipping sauce, optional. Steps to make dim sum. Prepare the dumpling dough, for dumplings like jiaozi or xiaolongbao. In a large bowl, mix the flour and salt. Gradually add the boiling water, stirring with chopsticks or a spoon until the mixture comes together into a dough. Knead the dough on a floured surface for about 5 to 10 minutes, until smooth and elastic. If it's too sticky, add a little more flour. Cover the dough with a damp cloth and let it rest for 30 minutes to 1 hour. Once rested, roll the dough into a long log and cut it into small pieces, about 1 inch each. Roll each piece into a ball and then flatten it into a round disc with a rolling pin. Prepare the filling. In a bowl, mix together the ground meat, pork, shrimp, or your choice, chopped mushrooms, green onions, ginger, garlic, soy sauce, sesame oil, rice vinegar, and seasonings like Chinese 5-spice powder and sugar. Mix until well combined. If desired, finely chop cabbage or bok choy and mix it into the filling for added texture. Assemble the dumplings. Place a spoonful of the filling in the center of each dough disc. Be careful not to overfill. To form dumplings, fold the dough in half over the filling to create a half-moon shape for jiaozi, or pinch and pleat the edges together for xiaolongbao. Press the edges tightly to seal. For xiaolongbao, you can create small folds on the edges to form a purse-like dumpling. Place each dumpling on a parchment paper square to prevent sticking. Steam the dumplings. Set up a bamboo steamer or any steaming setup. You can use a large pot with a steaming rack. Bring water to a boil. Arrange the dumplings in the steamer, making sure they don't touch each other. Steam for about 8 to 10 minutes for regular dumplings, or 12 to 15 minutes for soup dumplings like xiaolongbao. Once done, remove from the steamer, carefully. Serve. Dim sum is traditionally served with a variety of dipping sauces. The most common are soy sauce, chili oil, and black vinegar. You can also serve it with fresh ginger slices and vinegar. Serve the dumplings hot and enjoy with a pot of Chinese tea, often jasmine tea. Pølse med lompe, a classic Norwegian hot dog served with soft flatbread. Pølse med lompe is a popular Norwegian street food, often enjoyed at festivals, events, or as a quick snack. It consists of a hot dog, pølse, served in a soft flatbread, lompe, often with various condiments and toppings. It's similar to a hot dog but with a unique Norwegian twist. Here's how you can prepare pølse med lompe at home. Ingredients. For the pølse, sausages. Hot dogs or Norwegian sausages, such as pølse med brød, wienerpølse, or kjøttpølse, you can use your favorite variety of sausages, but traditionally, they are quite simple, such as wiener sausages. For the lompe, soft flatbread. Flour, 2 cups, 250 g. Water, 3/4 cup, 180 milliliters. Yeast, 1 teaspoon, active dry or instant. Sugar, 1 teaspoon. Salt, 1/2 tsp. Butter, 2 tablespoons, melted. Milk, 1/4 cup, 60 milliliters. Condiments and toppings. Ketchup. Mustard, Norwegians often prefer a mild mustard. Crispy onions. Relish or pickles. Rom, sour cream or ketchup and mustard as sauces. Lettuce or shredded cabbage, optional, for added crunch. Instructions. Make the lompe, flatbread. Activate the yeast. In a small bowl, mix the warm water with the sugar and sprinkle the yeast on top. Let it sit for about 5 minutes until it becomes frothy. Mix the dough. In a large bowl, combine the flour and salt. Add the yeast mixture, along with the milk and melted butter. Mix until it forms a dough. Knead the dough. Turn the dough out onto a floured surface and knead for about 5 to 7 minutes until smooth and elastic. Let it rise. Place the dough back in the bowl, cover with a clean cloth, and let it rise for about 1 hour or until doubled in size. Roll out and shape. After the dough has risen, punch it down and divide it into small balls, about 8 to 10. Roll each ball out into a thin, round flatbread, about 4 to 5 inches in diameter. Cook the lompe. Heat a dry nonstick skillet or griddle over medium heat. Place one flatbread at a time into the pan and cook for about 1 to 2 minutes on each side, or until lightly golden with some brown spots. Keep warm by covering with a towel while you cook the remaining lompe. Cook the pulse sausages. In a skillet, grill pan, or pot, heat the pulse sausages according to the package instructions. Typically, you can boil or grill them. Boiling, submerge the sausages in hot water and let them cook for about 5 to 7 minutes until heated through. Grilling, grill or pan-fry the sausages for a few minutes until they are browned and cooked through. Assemble the pulse made lompe. Take a lompe, flatbread, and place a cooked sausage in the center. Top with your favorite condiments, drizzle with ketchup, mustard, and a dollop of sour cream if you like. Add crispy onions, pickles, or shredded cabbage for added flavor and texture. Fold the sides of the lompe over the sausage, creating a soft wrap. Serve. Serve the pulse made lompe warm, and enjoy it as a snack, a quick lunch, or during a party. Waffles, Waffles, Norwegian waffles, typically served with jam, sour cream, and sometimes with a sprinkle of sugar. Waffles are a beloved treat in many countries, and the Norwegian version, Waffles, is especially popular. Norwegian waffles are soft, fluffy, and often served with sweet toppings such as jam, sour cream, or berries. Here's a simple recipe to make traditional Norwegian waffles at home. Ingredients for Norwegian waffles. For the waffle batter: all-purpose flour, 2 cups, 250 g. Sugar, half a cup, 100 g. Baking powder, 2 teaspoons. Salt, 1/2 tsp. Eggs, 2 large. Milk, 1½ cups, 360 milliliters. Butter, half a cup, 115 g, melted. Vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon, optional. Cardamom, 1/4 tsp, optional, for a hint of spice. Toppings, optional, but traditional. Jam, strawberry, raspberry, or lingonberry. Sour cream or whipped cream. Fresh berries, blueberries, strawberries, etc. Powdered sugar, for dusting. Honey or maple syrup. Instructions. Prepare the waffle batter. In a large bowl, whisk together the flour, sugar, baking powder, salt, and cardamom if using. In another bowl, whisk the eggs and then add the milk, melted butter, and vanilla extract if using. Mix until smooth. Gradually add the wet ingredients to the dry ingredients, stirring until the batter is smooth and free of lumps. Heat the waffle iron. Preheat your waffle iron according to the manufacturer's instructions. If your waffle iron requires oiling, lightly grease it with butter or cooking spray. Cook the waffles. Once the waffle iron is ready, pour a small amount of batter, about 1/4 cup, depending on the size of your waffle iron, onto the center of the iron. Close the lid and cook according to your waffle iron's instructions, usually for about 3 to 5 minutes or until golden brown and crisp on the outside. Carefully remove the waffle and place it on a cooling rack to prevent it from getting soggy. Serve the waffles. Stack the waffles and serve immediately with your favorite toppings, such as jam, sour cream, whipped cream, fresh berries, or a dusting of powdered sugar. Enjoy the waffles with a warm drink like coffee or tea, as is traditionally done in Norway.